Hey guys, it's Rachel from the Little Ring Lamb, and today's another Top 5 Wednesday day. Top 5 Wednesday is a Goodreads group. I'll put the link to the page down below so you can check out other people's videos, as well as if you want to join the group, you definitely can do so. This week's topic is Top 5 Non-YA Books. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, you may know I've started branching out to reading more adult books, as well as still reading YA books, but I'm mostly only venturing out into the more popular and well-known adult books because obviously I'm a newbie to the genre, and I'm still predominantly really interested in all the YA books coming out. So I've been kind of splitting my time recently. In my latest book club I had more adult books, so I've been reading more of that lately. But I was really excited about this topic, and I was like looking at my bookshelf and I was like, this is going to be so easy, but it was so hard because I've read so many good books that aren't YA, and the same goes for YA. But yeah, we're just going to get started with the top 5 countdown, starting with number 5 goes to The Rosie Project by Graham Simsian. And I found out I think I'm pronouncing that actually right. In my book review, I was very confused I was pronouncing that right, but I watched an interview and yada yada yada. Anyway, The Rosie Project was such a good book. I just read this. This is the last book I actually read. And I'm including this on my favorites because I absolutely loved it. I was drawn to it. I had quite a bit of schoolwork going on, but I was like so drawn to it. I was like in my breaks like scrambling to read it, and when I was like waiting for class, if I had like 5 extra minutes, I'd like be like scrambling, get it done like I said before, and over again. And I'm really excited for the sequel. I have it pre-ordered, and I just picked it as number 5 because I really loved it. It was such a cute contemporary, and I'm really happy I picked it up now. Probably wish I would have picked it up this week because now I'm dying. Number 4 goes to Rainbow Rowell's Attachments, and I absolutely love this book. It was so cute. I love this one. It's one of my favorites by her. It's tied for one of my favorites by her, but it's definitely my favorite adult book by her. And I love her YA book. She's one of my favorite YA authors as well as adult authors, and this book is just so cute and good. And I really actually want to reread this because it was so good. Number 3 goes to Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. And Gone Girl was that book that I read this summer that was like so good. It stood out from all the rest. I read a lot of good books this summer, but this book had me glued to the seat. We have a chair in my living room that I was specifically glued to. Like, I could not leave until I finished this book. It was so good. I'm really excited for the movie because it comes out in like a week or so. And that made me really want to read other one of her books, but this book was so good. And I'm not one who would usually pick up this kind of book because usually I go for the contemporary, light, fluffy settings, but I really liked this. It was very mysterious, dark, and twisted, and it was just a good change up from what I've been usually reading, and I really love Gillian Flynn's writing style. I keep thinking in my head when I say Gillian, I think like Gillian, so that's why I keep pausing with that. Sorry guys for that. But I just really loved this book, and it's one of my favorites. Number 2, this author is one that I love all her books, and I could not include her in this list, and that is Sophie Kinsella's I've Got Your Number. This is like one of my favorite books by her. Also, I'm so excited for the Shopaholic, the next one coming out, which I think is coming out this month. Upcoming, but this book was just one of her really good standalones that I really loved. I really want to read this again soon. It's on my reread list that I compiled at the beginning of 2014, and I really hope to reread it this year. It's just a really good contemporary. It easily could be a chick flick. It really plays like that in my mind. And so my number 1 pick goes without saying. This is one of my favorite adult authors, as well as one of my favorite books of all time, which is The Castaways by Elin Hilderbrand. And I absolutely love this book. This is the first one I read by her. I've read it about 3 or 4 times, I think, something like that. And I usually don't reread books that many times, but this is one of my favorite ones, and this really introduced me to her book, so I'm very thankful I saw this book lying on the shelf and picked it up. And yeah, that's why it's my favorite non-YA book. I also had a very hard time picking other books because I had other books that I wanted to put on this list. But some of them, I realized the one I wanted to put on this list, which was Jurassic Park. I can't remember if I read the last chapter or not, or the last little part of it, so I'm going to have to reread that. And, this list is bound to change, but this is my list for now. I could not think of the word I was going to say. And yeah, so I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys have any good adult book suggestions or just non-YA book suggestions, definitely let me know in the comments below. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!